Welcome to Get With The Programming. It is game show night once again. We are here with Bill Grundler, Tyler Watkins, Mr. John Young, and Barkley Dale, who is going to be a well-sung hero for what this podcast is going to be. We are waiting on one more time conversions between us and Australia. I think got lost through the weeds, so we are waiting on.
Call him.
No, he's coming.
Say it.
Jeremy.
Cunt.
Oh, no. Hey.
You're allowed. It's not a bad word in that context with him.
You can't say that word in like the first 30 seconds of being on YouTube. We're going to get kicked off.
Yeah. I was drinking and I just said I can't.
We were barely at a minute. Barely at a minute.
Why can't you get on the show on time?
Oh, just speaking of the... Bill, no? You can take a drink of coffee.
Why couldn't you get here on time, says John Young. Why can't you get here on time?
That's
Irish. Scottish.
That was a blend. That was my European just putting it all in there.
I know he's like smiling and laughing like
I know, does the audio not work?
Speaking.
Say it, dude. Just say it. First word on the show right now. Say it.
Can you hear us?
Me?
Nope. Yeah, you. We've been talking to you for 30 seconds.
Hear you. I was waiting till you'd finished. Now, if you gave me the right time to come on, not in 2 hours from now, I would have been on earlier. 2:05.
Hey, John was late.
It's midday.
It's okay.
So there.
Welcome everyone to Get With The Programming. We are going to unveil a brand new game show called The Five Horsemen. Before we get there, we got some rules and regulations to go over. But before we get there, the most important part of the show is, in my opinion, the introductions. So without further ado, I'm just going to say I'm Chase Singer.
I'm Captain America.
Along with Bill Grundler.
Wolverine.
And we are joined by Mr. Tyler Watkins.
My name is Tyler, and I am awesome. Everybody loves me because I am awesome. My name is Tyler, and I'm really, really awesome. If you don't believe me, just listen to what my backup singers have to say about
All right, yeah. John Young won the first game show. Therefore, he was allowed to pick what his walkout music was going to be. And to honor that, Mr. John Young.
What kind of play you got for this situation?
How about the annexation of Puerto Rico?
But don't worry, I still have a backup.
I'm not retarded, but I like rock.
Just in case. Just in case.
I thought I picked Sloth.
No, you begrudgingly picked
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I was doing you a favor, man. Plus, I ran out of spots. I can only put so much on the board. The man in the middle is Mr. Barkley Dale. I made you one in haste earlier today, but I redid it for you. So, Barkley, I made you a new one.
Don't forget, I'm half human, so that 50% of me that's stupid, that's 100% you.
Your math is blowing my mind.
All right. There's Barkley's.
That was a good one.
So good.
And, Jeremy, when I found this clip for you, sir, it really just, it embodied everything you are and everything you tend to be able to go through from just you being Australian in general. And apparently you are just falling apart at the seams. That's kind of your life.
Duct tape, baby. Duct tape.
Duct tape. I mean, what? Your tooth came out the other day? Is that right?
Oh, I had to get a molar pulled out because I broke it on a gyoza, the softest food possible. And I broke my molar in two, so they had to pull it out.
All right.
What is gyoza?
It's like a dumpling.
You broke your tooth on a dumpling?
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm even more
Makes
excited.
that be the phrase.
I'm even
That
more
bitch was
excited.
broke way long ago.
Yeah. But Jeremy, you do have a backup. So like any new person, you do have more than one. So this is Jeremy Austin's.
I've been gored, clawed, chomped, bitten, savaged, jumped on, whacked, peed on, even groped.
That's killer.
That's
racist.
And then your last one is just for you.
Australia. Try your day. Yeah, cunt.
That's good.
Is this G-rated show or what?
No, Bill said that word in the first 30 seconds, so we're probably not even on YouTube anymore. All right, welcome to the show. Let's go over the rules. We have 5 horsemen to look at of who is going to win the 2024 CrossFit Games men's division. We did Tia versus Laura last week. We have Mr. Patrick Vellner, Roman Khrennikov, Ricky Garard, Jeff Adler, and Justin Medeiros. And we're going to look at the only time all 5 went head to head to head to head to head at the CrossFit Games, and that was in 2022. Oddly enough, that was the last time Tia and Laura went head to head at the CrossFit Games, since Tia had not done 2023, although we did see him at Rogue. So this kind of tails off nicely of what we did for the women's side. And we're going to go through every single event. And here's how the rules are going to go. You get 5 choices in order for an event. So if you, let's see, I can pull up the, no, I don't want to pull that up just yet. So say you got event 1. You put who you think finished in order 1 through 5. Pat, Ricky, Roman, Jeff, and Justin. That's your 1 through 5. You will get 1 point for every spot you get right in that order. So if 3 of the 5 were in the correct order, you get 3 points. If 0 of the 5, you get 0. If you get 5 of the 5, you get a 2-point bonus. What does this say? Super laggy. All right, John, whatever. See ya.
Play a line, dude. You got to play it. Hit the button.
We have a potential of 7 points on the guessing. Spots 1 through 5, only in their head-to-head matchup. If you get all of them right, you get 2 bonus points. Barkley, do I have that right so far?
Yes.
All right. On the bonus of the bonus, not only do you get to guess the order of which they finish in their head-to-head matchup for all 5, you get to guess the place they landed in the event for the field of 40 that they are competing against. So if I picked Roman, Ricky, Justin, Pat, Jeff, and I said Roman got 3rd, Ricky got 6th, Pat got 12th, Justin got 14th, and Jeff got 20th, you can get points, but the point system goes as follows. You get 2 points if you nail the spot on the leaderboard. 2 points. If you get within 1 place, above or below, you get 1 point. But after that, if you are more than 5 spots off, you lose 1 point. If you are more than 10 spots off, you will lose 2 points. If you get all the names right in order and all the places right, you get an extra 5 points.
Jeremy, just try to get it right. Don't worry about the numbers. You look freaked out. You're like, number.
Yes.
Don't worry, Jeremy. I'm fighting for the bottom over here.
Yeah, don't even worry. You don't have to count. This is why Barkley is here. There's a potential of 22 points per event of the 14 that you can score with 308 total. There's also a potential to lose 10. There's a 32-point swing in here because if you get none of them right in your order and you are off by more than 10 on all your guesses, you get 0 points in order and you lose 10 points for being outside 10 on all of your placing guesses on the leaderboard. So who knows what can happen? So those are the rules. Yes. Now, does everybody have their sheets in front of them on their computer? Jeremy?
John?
John's going to be texting in with his answers here.
Now, for those of you guys going along, the original plan was everybody's going to write their order on a sheet of paper, as well as the place guessing, and then they would just hold it up in front of the camera, and hopefully I could read that, do the math, and go on. And then Barkley messaged me, and he's like, "Hey, Neanderthal." I'm pretty good with the numbers and computers, and he put together this incredible scorecard for our contestants today. So here's the cool part. You will get to enter in a drop down your order, and to the right, you get to guess the place at which they're in. You will have 1 minute to do this. So we will show you guys what the event is. We will say go, and you will place your order of 5 with their placing to their right. You'll have 60 seconds to do it, and then time will stop. Once you do that, Barkley went the extra step, and he has a leaderboard, and it will calculate all of this as we go in real time. So all you guys have to do is play. That'll be it. Do I get
an extra couple of seconds because I'm down in the Southern Hemisphere?
Yeah, right.
It's all, we do standard counting here. So it's not, you don't have to multiply that 2.2 or anything like that.
You don't convert to pounds or anything, or there's not a different.
Yeah. So Barkley, did I miss anything there?
I don't think so. Someone will screw it up, but at the moment, no, we're good.
Yeah. So if you guys want to thank the man who's going to make this show so much better, he is right there for you, and he will be making sure I don't screw this up at the same time. So any questions?
$5 in the chat for Barkley.
Yeah. Throw him a little bone.
Side prop bet, under over on 1 on how many people get all 5 places right.
Over. I'm gonna at least do it 5 times.
Over. No way.
Dang.
You made that money on it?
You mean 1 through 5 or leaderboard placings?
1 through 5. So how many times does that happen? No. Leaderboard placings. Sorry, leaderboard placings. How many times
I can see
correct leaderboard placings happen?
Correct leaderboard placings. Over unders what? 1.5?
1.5.
I will bet you $20 I do it at least 5 times.
No, I already owe you too much money. I'm going under. I don't think anybody's going to get it. I don't believe you, John. I think you're full of shit.
Okay, well, there's only one way to find out.
Now let's go. Get them all, I like the tactic. You can get them all frustrated. He's going to miss one. His mind's going to blow up. And he's like, fuck this game. I don't play this game anymore.
The first event's like one of the easiest ones.
There's 13 others, John.
What?
There's 13 others.
Well, I'm just saying, I get lucky a couple other times, right? We'll get there.
All right. Let me see. Let's get on the right page. Any questions?
No, watch me be like the worst one on the first.
God, I hope you're so bad.
I'll be down to fight you.
All right, Barkley, I'm turning your camera off, but I still love you. Thank you.
Just playing these events in my head right now.
All right, here we go. We are starting from the top. Welcome to the show. Oh, I gotta make this cooler. I gotta make this cooler than I did. Present. There we go.
Much better.
The name of the game is the 5 Horsemen. You have Roman, Ricky, Justin, Jeff, Pat. We are going to decide who wins the 2024 CrossFit Games with these 5 athletes. And if you look at their resume, they are the best 5 out there, as we've seen over the course of the last several years. Sure, there's others in the mix, potentials in there, but these are your horsemen. Roman Khrennikov, best games finish, 2nd place in 2022, 3rd place in 2023. Tyler, you're cheating. You're going ahead.
I'm sorry.
I'm literally watching you cheat.
Dude, no way.
Oh, that's the greatest. Hey, you need to just leave that board up there. Leave that board up there.
Wow.
Your scorecard. I'm watching, right?
I thought this counted as the time. I don't understand.
That's pretty terrible.
No.
I'll see 30 seconds. I'll give myself. I'll only take 30 of the seconds.
You're appreciating all the work I just put into this graphic. Oh, 2023. Fuck! I already knew that.
I've seen this graphic 600 times.
All right, Ricky, 2022 3rd place finish. Justin Medeiros, 2020 gets 3rd, and then back-to-back champ 2021. 2022. Jeff Adler, 5th place in 2020, 5th place in 2022, is your reigning and defending CrossFit Games champion in 2023. And Pat Vellner, 2016, 3rd, 2017, 3rd, 2018, 2nd, 2021, 2nd, 2023, 2nd. The guy's a dog. That guy is a competitor, and he deserves to be in the running for our Horsemen. And it will bring us to what we are also looking at as I turn off my share screen, so that really helps. We've got Looking at the 2022 CrossFit Games, first and only time all 5 men went head-to-head at the games. We are going to look at who beat who, the order at which they finished against themselves, who did better where, inside, outside. We've added some extra stats for every event. We're going to look at how well they fared outside in 3 different time domains, short, medium, long. Same thing with inside. And then at the very end, we'll look at where they finish outside versus inside, because we know the arena in Fort Worth will have predominantly inside events. We'll see who's best suited for the 2024 CrossFit Games and what order would they finish in if these are your top 5 men. You're going to go outside versus inside, and that will bring us to event number 1. It will be bike to work. Gentlemen, 75 toes to bar, 5-mile bike, 75 chest to bar pull-ups, 5-mile bike. Rank your athletes in order and where they place on the leaderboard. You have 60 seconds.
I'll wait.
Except Tyler. He's done.
Oh,
You guys can watch us live. Oh, populating. I should make this like 30 seconds. I do have music for the final 15 seconds, though. Oh, Jeremy, you got Ricky on the board. That's about it.
It's so bad.
Ten seconds.
Oh, this delay.
We can let Jeremy.
Jeremy, yeah. What is it? Your internet?
My internet is so bad.
Look at Tyler changing his picks. Tyler's changing his picks.
I didn't change
everybody else's.
I didn't change anything.
Yeah, we probably got a copyright strike for that.
Dude, now.
You sure that's a minute?
15 seconds.
Yeah. Jeremy's still
15 seconds is the FCC rule.
Jeremy's still picking.
Oh. That's a delay for me doing it. Oof. Anyway.
Yeah.
Just cheat.
Do as I do. Do as I do.
Hey. Oh, this is so slow.
What is going on over there?
I don't know what is going on. Can you see my picks already?
No.
Yeah, you got to put your rank.
Yeah, you got to put your placings.
Yep, it's coming.
I wonder if you just say them out loud and maybe Barclay wouldn't fill them in for you. Barclay, is that something you can do?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, Jeremy, just say your numbers.
Are they in now?
Now.
Oh,
they're there. They're there.
Now they're in.
Maybe it'll get better.
All right.
Let's hope so.
Hey, Tyler, hold on. Hey, Tyler, 1 for 1.
All right. We have Bill says Ricky, Justin, Jeff, Adler, Roman, Pat, 1, 5, 6, 10, 20. You guys can read. All right. The thing about the share screen is I have to like switch between back and forth because one's a.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And we have bike to work. Ricky Garard, first place.
Oh, fuck. That's what it was.
Justin Medeiros, third place.
Oh.
Jeff Adler, fourth place. And these are the placings on the leaderboard. We're just telling in order. Roman, sixth place. Pat Vellner, 20th place. And as we scan, you know what I can do is we scan our scorecards over here. Let me see what we got.
You want to pick a different prop bet, Tyler?
John, you cheated. You probably watched all the damn events this afternoon.
It's all up. Yeah, I've watched them before, and it don't believe me.
And as we switch over to the leaderboard, it looks like we have John Young got himself a perfect score of 22.
God. You'll remember everybody thought Yonakoski won. He got second. Lazar and Saxon did a lap less than everybody. They got penalized. Somehow one of them got in between Roman and Adler. It's easy, man. I don't know why y'all ain't better.
All right. Well, I can't wait for that to go on for 13 more events. John Young in the lead with 22 points. Jeremy Austin with 13. Bill Grundler, 11. Tyler Watkins, 3. Athlete order place. Oh, wow. In order. Tyler was 3 of the 5. Everybody was 5 of the 5. But John Young nailed all the.
I told you how this was going to go.
on the leaderboard. All right. Next up, we have skill speed medley. I didn't have time to write out all the skills. I just wrote a lot of gymnastics and double under crossovers that pissed everyone off. Rank in order. Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, and Jeff. I'll share the tab of everyone's guesses so you can watch. I think Tyler. All right, Tyler didn't skip ahead this time. Bill Grundler's got 2 on the board. John Young working on 3. Tyler Watkins. And Jeremy, I said you can say your things out loud.
Well,
Barkley,
they come a bit quicker.
No, they're not. Yeah.
Okay.
not at all. So just say them in order.
So I'll go Pat. Sorry, Pat first. Justin. Ricky. Roman, Jeff.
And what placing?
All right, let's go Pat Vellner, say 3, Justin 4, Ricky 6, Roman 8, Jeff 12.
All right. Scores are in. Let's see. In order. You have a tie for third between Justin and Pat, both getting third place, even though Justin got further than Pat did. Ricky got 5th overall. Roman 9th overall. Jeff 11th overall. Oh.
I went back and forth on Jeff like 5 times.
And let's see how that turned out. Oh, so close.
So close.
So close.
What are you doing, Tyler?
Tyler, look at that. Tyler got 2 of the 5 correct and a -2 on his placement guesses.
I want you all to know how bad I am trying not to cheat and look at your all's input.
John Young got all 5 for 5 on placement order, earned himself a bonus point, so that gives him the 7th for athlete order. Bill went 5 for 5 and a +2 on athlete order. Place finishes, John Young got 8 points, Bill Grundler 6, Jeremy 6, and Tyler got -2. Your overall scores after 2 events: John Young 37, Bill Grundler 24, Jeremy Austin 22, and Tyler Watkins 7.
Do you remember that event, Bill?
Yeah.
I had no idea where to put Jeff. It was just a blank.
Totally. I mean, I knew he
nothing.
was down, but I was like anywhere from like 10ish to 15, 16. I was like, it's somewhere in there. I don't remember. I don't remember where it was, but yeah.
Next event is going to be, in order of which the weekend happened, we are going to go to Elizabeth Elevated. 21:15.999, squat cleans at 135, dips with parallel bar traverses. Rank in order: Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, and Jeff. I'll pull up the screens.
Elizabeth Elevated?
Elizabeth Elevated. That's what it says on the screen. But yes, don't fill out the shuttle overhead. Jeremy.
I've actually tried something else on my phone now.
Okay, well, you're filling out the wrong one.
Okay.
Sorry, copy paste. It'll work.
Yeah, Barkley will help you out.
He'll copy me over.
Let's see. Bill is thinking hard.
Oh, I didn't know you started the time. Okay.
What do you think's happening?
Well, because I thought something was going on with
don't worry
with
about
Jeremy.
Don't worry about Jeremy.
All right, fine. Fine. Shit.
That little guy. Don't worry about that little guy. Let's see.
Not letting me do the last one, Dale.
Well, that's why you can say it out loud. Barkley will do it for you.
Barkley can do it for me. Beautiful.
All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting close. Bill's got one more.
Don't copy me, Bill.
Copy you?
Jeremy, when you say your place finishes?
I'm
Or are you
just-
putting
He's got it. Let the man do.
All right. All right. Yep.
Right, how's it look?
Looks good. Elizabeth Elevated. Picks are in. The order is Pat takes Elizabeth elevated. He gets first place in the event. Ricky gets 7th. Roman 11th. Justin 12th. Jeff 38th.
What?
Yeah, he wasn't too good at this.
He was
not awesome. He was not awesome. And we'll look at the updated leaderboard as it stands now. And John Young gets another 22 points.
Damn.
Athlete order correct, 5 for 5. And place finishing, 5 for 5.
That one shocks me.
Bill got athlete order correct, so he got himself 7 points there. 7 points for guessing the places. Jeremy Austin, a total of -2. Tyler Watkins.
I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this.
Jeremy got only 1 correct on the athlete order, and he was also 10 spots off on the guess. Tyler Watkins did get 2 of the 5, and it's better than negative points.
Jeremy, I want you to beat Tyler so bad.
Hey, I'll do you, buddy.
You knew that he went
under over
the percentages better.
Or yes or no, can I stay in the positive? I'm going to try my damnedest to stay in the positive.
I'm just trying to stay in the green. All right, John Young, after 3 events, is your overall leader with 59 points. Bill Grundler, 38. Jeremy Austin, 21. And Tyler Watkins has 9.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
Just
stay in the plus. Stay in the plus.
Running my own race over here, okay?
All right. Your next event will be Shuttle portion of the shuttle to overhead. That is from 0 to 2 minutes, do a 400-meter shuttle run, then max jerks, 3 to 6, 600, and then the remaining 4 minutes, you have an 800 shuttle. It was its own scored event between A and B. Rank in order: Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, and Jeff. Oh, you know what I could do is I can play like background music at least. Mm-hmm. All right. You guys can see the points here. Maybe I'll do that. Have everyone complain about my background music. What is it going to be? What are we going to do? What's this? How does this sound?
That doesn't fit the vibe.
No? What's the vibe?
I don't know. Not that.
All right.
I like Jeopardy.
Yeah, but we'll get booted off.
Okay.
We'll get booted off. Oh, I could do rain sounds. Just put everybody to sleep.
I like it. It's a little ominous. I like it.
Yeah, shuttle runs.
I'm not sure on this one. The run was so weird.
It was hard. Like, I think our scores on this on each event will correlate to like how popular the event was overall.
Oh, dude, you're probably very right about that.
Yeah.
Oldest Upaniks won.
Visually, this was cool, but
it's
hard to know what happened. Yeah.
And I think everybody's on the board. All right, everybody's on the board. Here is your answers as I stop sharing the screen. Golly.
One job.
I'm trying, guys. All right, rank in order. The shuttle portion of shuttle to overhead. Your overall between the field. Ricky got 2nd place. Pat got 4th. Roman 11th. Jeff 12th. Justin 18th on the shuttle run portion. That will take us to the leaderboard. And John Young, chink in the armor. Got athlete order right. So still got 7 points, 6 points for place finishing. Bill, 3 of 5 on the athlete order, but 4 points on place finishing. Yeah. Jeremy.
Oh my God.
It's 5 for 5 on athlete order and placing. So I'm going to count that as a big fat loss for John Young. That's as good as we're going to get, honestly, is how this is going. So we got to give him something. And Tyler is hard charging to the bottom. He's really not wanting to get any points.
I'm really trying, man.
Got a net 1 though. 3 for athlete order. That's one of your best.
I was wondering how that went up. Yeah.
And but a -2 on place finishing. So maybe percentages is your guess or is your strength. We will come to the shoulder to overhead portion of this. It was max jerks. Was it 300 305 pounds or 310?
It was 300 and 210.
Yeah, that's it. Rank in order: Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, and Jeff.
Got my cell, John. Oh, no, you're gone.
John's. All right, here's your order. Get picking. I think this music is good for YouTube. This is cinematic, so I feel like this is game show music. Who wants to be a millionaire? $30 seconds. Rank athletes in order 1 through 5 and guess their place finishing on the overall leaderboard against the full field. Jeremy, you deleting everything you just did?
Oh, it just keeps my.
Do we need to go back to Barclay doing it for you?
It just keeps. It's like I've got too many tabs open or something. I don't know.
Well, there is a way to figure that out.
You gotta shut that porn off, man. It eats up the data.
That's what it is. Damn it.
Damn OnlyFans. Damn OnlyFans.
No fans.
No.
All right. Jeremy, did you just delete all your place finishes again? Will you just say them out loud for Christ's sake, please?
Oh,
You deleted your second place vote.
Second. Who was second?
Oh,
Ricky was second.
How am I losing?
This is going to be a 4-hour show.
Yes. Remember, people are watching, and we're trying to entertain them.
Well, I'm trying to keep them entertained.
This is all a ruse. He's doing this shit on purpose.
All right. The picks are in. The picks are in.
I'm disappointed in you, Tyler.
Your top 5. In order: Jeff got first, Ricky 3rd, Justin 5th, Roman 6th, and Pat Vellner 35th place. Oh, I forgot the fun fact.
You don't remember him failing the jerks over and over again?
I do remember.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact. I forgot some of these other ones. Sorry, Barclay, I know you did some work here. But here's some fun facts during the event. Justin Medeiros got a 62nd top 5 finish. Roman Khrennikov, his 91st top 10 finish of his career, not just at the games. I'm assuming that's right, Barclay, right? Just in competitive CrossFit?
Correct. Whole career.
Whole career. Thank you.
To date.
Bye, Barkley.
Ricky Garard got his 15th top 3. Jeff Adler got his 7th career win. And here's a great one. Pat Vellner got his 5th CrossFit Games 35th place.
That'd be a good prop bet for the games.
How about that one?
Will Vellner get 35th or lower in a event?
In the, how many years has he been at the games? 9, 7, 8, 9, 2016? 8?
I bet it's more than less.
So in over 50% of the CrossFit Games Pat Vellner has competed in, he has gotten 35th place 5 times.
Dude, that is so crazy.
And so thank you, Barclay.
Quit it, dude.
The cool.
Oh my gosh.
Cool. All right. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. I'm really getting nervous to look at these. John Young.
Oh, God.
With another 22 points. That's 3 of the 5 scores. So he's got 2 more to go based off the prop bet set by Tyler, and he called it beforehand. He gets all the athletes in order and all their placings on the leaderboard right. Bill Grundler got all athletes in order correct and 8 points on the place finishing. Jeremy Austin got 3 of the 5, 0 extra points. Tyler Watkins in the positive, 2 of the
all
5.
green, baby.
And 1 bonus point.
I'll tell you what the problem was. I was on the floor. I didn't watch any of this event. I was talking to somebody. I
Bill
had
was
no idea.
commentating the whole time.
Yeah, that's easier.
Jeremy, I will allow you to skip ahead and start filling out things if you
Okay, cool. Which one are we doing?
Yep, just it's on your guesses tab.
Okay.
On your phone. Whatever it is that you are doing. All right, the next event. is the capital. 20 pig flips at 510 pounds, 3.5 mile run, 200 meter jerry bag carry at 200 pounds each. No, sorry, 100 pounds each. 200 meter Husafel bag carry at 200 pounds. Rank your athletes in order between Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, and Jeff. I'm glad I told you to get ahead, Jeremy. Much better.
Much better.
Much better. Everybody's eyeballing John Young scores. I like how Kenneth the Lap says, I'm the man with the most patience, because I feel like that's a joke.
Am I the first finish? Seriously?
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I'll start the next one now.
Not yet. It'll screw up a little bit. All right, is everybody submitted? All right. Let's look at the capital results. It was Ricky Garard as your top overall finish in your ranking. And on the leaderboard, Roman got second, Jeff Adler 6th, Justin 8th, and Pat 23rd. Take a look at the leaderboard. And it looks like John Young has now 4 perfect scores.
That's impressive.
Autism is an amazing thing when wielded. John Young gets all athletes order in place and gets all the place finishings right, which means you got 2 points for place finish on the leaderboard and a bonus 5 points for getting them all right. Bill got the order correct, plus 8 on the bonus placing. Jeremy got everything correct with 7 points, plus 6. So Jeremy is hanging in there. And Tyler is in the green yet again. 2 points for athlete order and 1 point for place finishing.
I wanted to
Bill, you getting Vellner's 23rd was impressive.
I knew it was somewhere around that. Like I usually remember like the first and the last. It's the middle ones that were kind of bad. But I thought it was like 25 somewhere, and I'm like,
I was waiting for you to fill that one out because I'm not going to give him this answer. I was so shocked you said 23rd. I was like, gosh, dang, Bill, maybe you're not copying me. Maybe you're just maybe you just got it.
I mean, I know some things.
Yeah, give the man some credit. He's just old. He's not like, his brain's fine.
I'm used to dealing with Tyler, and you see what that's like.
All right, your scoreboard. John Young, 116 points. Bill Grundler, 75. Jeremy Austin, 52. Tyler Watkins, 16. So getting ahead of that, he's out of the negative. You're getting yourself further away. But I think it'll be more fun as the weekend goes on because most people remember things like the Capitol. But we will see. Yeah. All right, Jeremy. Yeah, start.
Just getting ahead.
Your guesses.
Just getting ahead.
Hey, no, you're fine. Once we end it, you can go to the next one. All right, the next event. Up and over. 3 rounds for time, 12 muscle ups, 25 jump overs, an obstacle, 30 GHD sit-ups, and when all that is done, an 84-foot axle bar lunge to the finish line. Rank in order, 1 through 5. Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, and Jeff.
What?
My good job. I like this, Jeremy. This system's working. It's working. John Young slowly filling out his leaderboard. Tyler slowly waiting for John Young to fill out his leaderboard. The event is up and over. Guessing 1 through 5 between your 5 athletes and where they landed on the overall leaderboard at the CrossFit Games in 2022. Yeah, we would, Kenneth, if we had GoldenEye pause music, we would for sure get kicked off YouTube. But that's a good one. I do feel like that's in there. That's a good guess. All right. Looks like we are getting close. So let's look at who won and what was your top 5 in order. Justin Medeiros, 2nd place. Ricky Garard, 3rd place. Pat Vellner, 8th place. Jeff Adler 13th, Roman 15th. Peek over to the leaderboard. And John, so close. So close. Athlete order 5 for 5. Place bonus points, he got +8. Bill Grundler 5 for 5 for athlete order and 7 points. Jeremy Austin 5 for 5 +5. Tyler Watkins, his best round yet. 3 of the 5 athlete order and 4 points on the bonus placing guess. And my excitement feels like a participation trophy culture that we are cultivating in the schools these days. However, I can't help but be excited that Tyler had
going backwards.
Yeah,
I'm trying to break 50.
Not getting into the negative. All right. Next event is going to be Echo Press. 30 Echo Bike cows, 10 block handstand push-ups at 3 inches for the men, 20 Echo Bike cows, 10 block handstand push-ups, 20 cows, 10, and a 30 cow Echo Bike cash out. Gentlemen, make your guesses. While you guys are at that, some fun stats earlier in the week. Bike to work, Justin Medeiros got his 45th career top 3. Roman Khrennikov is 89th career top 10 overall in his career. Ricky Garard, his 4th career win. Jeff Adler, his 45th career top 10. And Pat Vellner got his first ever CrossFit Games 20th place.
There were 40 athletes in this event, right?
Can't tell you that information.
That's so cheap. God.
Don't worry if you, just get within 1 and you can get 1 point. Or not get 0. I mean, for you, listen, if we're staying out of the negatives, that's going to be a win for Mr. Tyler Watkins. All right, looks like we are.
Will Morad won, Tyler.
All right, Jeremy.
Can't change it now.
All right. Echo Press. We have, in order, Roman Khrennikov, 3rd. Justin, 5th. Pat, 9th. Jeff, 18th. Ricky, 28th. 28th place on Echo Press. The leaderboard. As we look at Echo Press, John Young still holding at 4 perfect rounds.
Damn.
Over under was 5. Athlete order is correct. He gets all 5 with the 7 bonus points +8 on the place finishing on the leaderboard. Bill 5 for 5 with a +5. Jeremy 5 for 5 with a +4. Jeremy, I think he figured out how to play the game. And Tyler got 2 of the 5 and a -1 because he doesn't know how many men are actually competing at the CrossFit.
Was there cuts? What year is it? Jesus Christ.
You were still 10 spots off.
I can't wait.
No, I changed it to 30.
I can't wait till we get to an area that may or may not have cuts, because those -10 places are going to be beautiful to watch. So you better start buffering your 24 points, because once you get to the back half of the weekend, you got some -2s coming your way, bro.
I hate this. This is going to make me memorize every fucking thing that happens from here on out. I'm not going to do this.
I think we say this a lot. We're just trying to make each other better.
Thanks, guys.
Kenneth, career, it was career, not career at the games. So career ever. Unless we say specifically at the games. Yes. All right. Echo Press is done. We move to rinse and repeat. Every 2 minutes, 50-yard swim. Start with 8 cows on the ski erg. Every 2 minutes, add 2 cows on the ski erg. And this could be foreshadowing to something we see on Thursday, at least format-wise. Rank in order. Your top 5 men: Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, and Jeff.
Switch it, go.
Rinse and repeat. Fun fact, in skill speed medley, Justin Medeiros got his 46th all-time career top 3. Roman Khrennikov, his 90th career top 10. Ricky Garard, his 18th career top 5. Jeff Adler, his second CrossFit Games 11th place finish. And Pat Vellner, a 68th career top 3 finish. See, Jeremy forgot to start early this time?
Yeah, it's when people get on. I can't do it at the same time. Problem.
Always use your words.
That was a great response.
Barclay's just sitting there in the background watching this show go down, waiting to help you. Just waiting. I bet you could text this to him faster than whatever it is you are
probably way quicker.
But too bad we're not going to do it.
No, too stubborn for that.
Worry about those suggestions.
There we go.
I'm just gonna drive my dick into the sand, eat by heat. All right. Pause for dramatic music. Rinse and repeat. Your top 5 in order. Roman, 1st. Justin, 7th. Ricky, 10th. Jeff, 13th. Pat, 30th.
Good job, Bill.
That one I knew.
Ooh.
That one I knew.
Let's see. Ooh. Bill Grundler ties John Young for a perfect score. 5 for 5 for place finishing for John and guessing their place on the leaderboard. Bill 5 for 5 and place finishing. Jeremy 5 for 5, 6 points bonus, and Tyler Watkins.
My name is Tyler.
5 for 5 on athlete order.
I had to watch this one. They wouldn't let us in the place, so I had to watch it.
Oh, you were watching the events actually?
Yeah, I actually watched it.
At guessing them. Who knew?
How many cows did Roman get, Tyler?
Who knew?
I have no idea. It was like, I have no idea.
I should give Jeremy bonus points if he actually gets it done within a 2-minute time frame.
Come on. We're a bit slower down here. Actually, we're ahead.
Well,
133.
All right. John Young got his 5th perfect score. We still have plenty of events to go. Your next event after rinse and repeat is hat trick. 3 rounds for time, 40-yard sprint, 20 wall ball shots, 6 alternating dumbbell snatches at 100 pounds. Wall ball targets went to 20 pounds to 12 feet. 3 rounds of this with a break in between, all gas, no breaks. Gentlemen, pick your order between Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, and Jeff. Oh, well done, Jeremy. Well done. Jeremy, if you want to put these answers in the private chat, by the way, you can type these to Barkley. If you want to, just another alternative.
Oh, yeah. You can do that.
Yeah. And then you can just follow on your computer and just type it in the private chat for him.
Oh, there we go.
Chat. Barkley, can you see the private chat? Cool.
Okay,
so
we'll
just
do that.
put them in order if you want. That might help.
That might be easy.
Ooh, fun fact time. Shuttle to overhead A. Justin Medeiros' first career CrossFit Games 18th place. Roman Khrennikov's first CrossFit Games career 11th place finish. Ricky Garard's 14th career top 3. Jeff Adler's second CrossFit Games 12th place finish. And Pat Vellner's 97th career top 5 finish.
Jesus.
And it looks like we are set.
I had no clue in this event.
This is your chance, boys. I'm sure you made the work of it.
Blank. I was blank.
It is Justin, 3rd. Roman, 7th. Jeff, 9th. Pat, 10th. Ricky, 12th. As we switch the leaderboard and see what that did. John, 3 of 5. Bill closes the gap.
Of
by
what?
4 points.
I'm short by like 1,600.
Now, we still got
Every bit counts.
4 events to go. John Young, 3 of 5, 3 bonus points. Bill, 5 for 5, so he got a bonus 2 and 7 points for his guesses on the leaderboard. Jeremy, 3 for 5 with 5 bonus points on the place finishing, and Tyler, 1 and 1. Not in the negative.
That 50's looking a might
in the negative. All right. Oh, Jeremy's using it. Oh, Jeremy, bless you. He's doing it. Really doing it. All right. Your next event. We are getting close to the end. We're getting close to the end. 1 rep max sandbag to shoulder. Rank your athletes. Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, Jeff, 1 through 5. Fun fact, shuttle to overhead B was Justin Medeiros' 62nd. Oh, we already did that one. Elizabeth elevated. First career games for Justin, 12th place finish. He'd never gotten a 12th place finish before. Roman Khrennikov, his second CrossFit Games, 11th place finish. Ricky Garard's 29th career top 10. Jeff Adler, second career 38th place finish. Not the first time he's seen 38. Patrick Vellner, his 28th career win. That was for Elizabeth Elevated. I feel like we're finally getting in our groove. It's nice. All right, your picks are in. Sandbag ladder. Your order, 1 through 5, is Justin, 5th, Ricky, 7th, Roman, 13th, Jeff, 16th, Pat, 17th. Let's see what that does for our leaderboard. Sandbag ladder. Whoa! Everyone goes 5 for 5 in the athlete order. John Young got 8 bonus points. Bill Grundler got 8 bonus points. Jeremy Austin, 3 bonus points. Tyler Watkins, 3. Tyler.
I was glued in for that one. Front row seats, everything.
I hear a theme. If I watch the events, I can actually know what place they got and what order they finished in.
That was my favorite moment of that games.
All right, we have just 3 events left. The next event, we start Sunday off a little rainy. The event's changed. It is Alpaca. Sled push, kettlebell clean and jerks. Sled push, kettlebell clean and jerks. Push, clean and jerks. Push. Rank in order. 1 through 5 between Pat, Ricky, Justin, Roman, and Jeff. Ooh. Oh, I hit classical instead of cinematic. I was like, wow, that is like a Forrest Gump cinematic. Fun fact information for the Capitol. Justin Medeiros got his 87th career top 10 finish in such a young career. Roman Khrennikov, his 60th career top 3. Ricky Garard's 5th career win. Jeff Adler, his 73rd career top 10. And Pat Vellner, he got his first ever CrossFit Games 23rd place finish. I agree. Julianne, John Young has to be cheating. There is no way he is this week.
I can't. How am I supposed to cheat?
How am I supposed to cheat?
That's what a cheater would say.
No, we have 1 minute.
There's literally a tab here that says slideshow stats. So I don't know if you're peeking at that.
You can see me click on it. Can't you if I'm doing that?
I did. We did bust Tyler earlier for going early. All right, it looks like the votes are in, and we look at your top 5 for Alpaca. Roman Khrennikov first, Justin 7th, Ricky 10th, Jeff 13th, Pat 30th.
This is wrong.
Is that wrong?
Yep. This is for a swim. That's for rinse and repeat.
Did I do that wrong again?
That's the exact order of rinse and repeat.
Well, it's right at least on the
leaderboard.
Yeah. Barclay, is it right on your spreadsheet?
Now, guys, I wouldn't be able to do that if I was cheating.
Barkley's doing the math.
Yeah, that's exactly how you would be cheating.
Yeah, looking at the actual leaderboard, John.
You think I could say that immediately like that? We just did rinse and repeat.
It's like you don't know
I'm
how
sorry that I am the best CrossFit analyst when it comes to this stuff.
Wow. Listen to
it's an encyclopedia in my brain. Ain't nobody
listen to
can
that
touch
growl.
I know you're choking on your own humor. Hey, and leave it to me for screwing up at least one slide. I'll wait for the thumbs up from Barclays. Is our back end?
Damn, that's another good over and under.
But how many times I'll mess up a slide during this? All right, Barclay, we get a thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, at least Barclay did it right. So let's look at the leaderboard. What was the order, Barclay? What was
whatever
that?
order I put it in. That's what the leaderboard was.
Did you do it right? Okay, that was a pretty baller move. I'll give you that. That was pretty sweet. Bill, John, and Jeremy all get athlete order correct, but John got their place finishing on the leaderboard perfect. Again, that gives him 6. Bill got 7 bonus points. Jeremy got 7 bonus points. Tyler got 3 of the 5 athletes in order with a +1. Barkley, what was the John Young, what was the order finish? Just kidding. I'm asking Barkley. He's doing more work than you are.
The order for the Alpaca was Roman Khrennikov got 1st, Patrick Vellner got 3rd, Justin Medeiros got 5th, Ricky Garard got 7th, and Jeffrey Adler got 16th.
All right.
Oh, you duplicated the slide.
Thank you, sir. Oh, that's what I did. Damn it.
Yeah.
I forgot to clean that one up. There you go, Tyler. Just paying attention. Bye, Barkley. Thank you. All right.
Dude, Barkley is a stud, man.
He is a stud, dude. How cool is this sheet that he put together?
I don't know how you make the algorithm to make you have points like that.
It's amazing. All right, back 9, yoke carry, front squats at 315, 3 deadlifts at 475, 2 front squats again, and then a yoke carry, 665 pounds. Gentlemen, rake your athletes in order 1 through 5 between Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, and Jeff. Up and over. Fun stats. Justin Medeiros got his 47th career top 3. Roman got his first ever CrossFit Games 15th place finish. Ricky Garard his 17th career top 3. Jeff Adler his 2nd career 13th place finish at the CrossFit Games. And Pat Vellner his 142nd career top 10 finish. I like this one. This sounds like numbers. This is good.
It does. Computer.
Computer. All right. It looks like we are close. Back 9. Order is. Yeah, I got this one right. Jeff first. Justin 3rd. Roman 6th. Pat 7th. Ricky 13th. As we peek across the leaderboard again. Ooh, John. Oh, buddy. What happened there? That's, you got them all right in order head to head.
Yeah, what
I mean, it was all perfect, but,
Based off what you've been doing, this is a poor performance.
It is interesting,
John goes
though.
5 for 5, gets 5 bonus points. Bill 5 for 5, gets 7. Bill inches, just inches. Within reach.
Literally inches.
Yeah, just within reach.
Inches on the mile.
Jeremy Austin gets 5 for 5 in athlete order and 5 bonus points. Tyler Watkins, 2 of the 5 with 2 bonus points.
Y'all see my mom coming to my defense?
I have so many things I wish I could show you what I'm looking at right now. I feel like the architect in the Matrix, and I've got so many screens open. What did your mom say? John would buy the Guinness Book of World Records every single time there was a book fair at school. He has always loved stats. And,
that makes me sound more autistic than I am.
Yeah, that is the definition of spectrum.
Yeah.
But you channeled it correctly. You put it into, what is that? I heard a this bodybuilder say. He's like, with the ride, he's like, with enough autism and PEDs, you can become a world-class, bodybuilder?
Right. I'm a world champion.
Yeah, I'll turn you into a world champion. That's funny. All right, the final event. We come to Jackie Pro. And I did cut and paste because I didn't put the event there as I'm looking at it now. And rank in order your top 5 athletes between Pat, Justin, Ricky, Roman, and Jeff. This is our final event for 2022. We still got more stats. We got more stats.
Places are so much easier. You were right. I should have listened to you the first time.
Well, live and learn. Rinse and repeat. 90th career top 10 finish. Roman Khrennikov, 33rd career win. Roman's 33rd career win. Wow. Ricky Garard's 32nd career top 10. Jeff Adler, his third 13th place finish to match up with the 13th place one he got in up and over at the CrossFit Games. And Pat Vellner got his first 30th place finish at Rinse and Repeat.
Damn, I see I'm wrong already.
All right, it looks like the scores are in. And we'll look at Jackie Pro. Oh, at least I have the slide right here. Roman, 2nd. Justin, 4th. Jeff, 6th. Pat, 15th. Ricky, 18th. And here is your final standings of the leaderboard. Ooh, Barkley went an extra end and got percentage of total points in there.
Dang. Why'd you have to do that, Barkley? God.
Knocked it out of the park one more time. Is that 7? 7 perfect rounds of the 14 events that we had?
I don't know. I just said I'd get more than 5.
All right. Well, you're right. 5 for 5 on athlete order, 5 for 5 on place finishing on the leaderboard. Bill, 5 for 5 and +8. Jeremy Austin, 4 of the 5 and a +1. And Tyler got his least points on place finishing with a -3 and 1 athlete in the correct order. Percentage of total points, we said it was 308 total points. John Young got 80% of the total available points. Bill Grundler got 63%, Jeremy Austin 44%, and Tyler Watkins 18%. That would have been a fun prop bet too.
Bill, I think Bill was like 1 place off of a perfect score 4 times.
You kept. I mean, you would get massive points because you'd get all of them, and I'd miss like 1 or 2 places off.
And they were all like really close.
I'm like, God dang it. So it's like, Billy did great, 6 points. John, 22 extra points.
And like we were not that far off.
I know.
Tyler, I'm happy to be below average. It's all right.
But hey, me and Tyler, we would have beat you, John, so it's good. Me and Tyler.
That's all that matters.
We would beat you by 5.
Mr. John Young takes the 5
What kind of
horsemen.
play you got for this situation?
How about the annexation of Puerto Rico?
And just because I wanted to hear this again,
I've been gored, clawed, chomped, bitten, savaged, jumped on, whacked, peed on, even groped.
Even groped.
Groped, mate. Truth.
All right. That is not all. That gets us to the end of the game show. But we've looked at the stats. We've looked at the event place finishings. We've seen where people landed. And let's take the extra step. We're going to look at the format in which we did. We looked at all the events, the head-to-head matchup versus all 5 men between Pat, Jeff, Justin, Ricky, and Roman. Who beat who? What was their order of finish? Who was better where? Is going to be the next topic of conversation before we start picking our podium and winner of the 2024 CrossFit Games. The outside versus inside comparison. Now, for these stats only, we only use the 4-time portion of these averages, so you won't have the lift, you won't have rinse and repeat, and you won't have the shoulder to overhead. Oddly enough, there were 7 scored events outside and 7 scored events inside at the 2022 CrossFit Games. If we look at outside long, we just said for simplicity's sake, I know we can divide this up a lot, but we said anything over 20 minutes. We had Bike to Work and the Capitol. Roman finished on an average of 4th place. Justin 5.5, Jeff 5.0, and here's the wild stat. Ricky, 1st place on both the 20-plus minute outdoor events, and Pat, 21.5 is his average finishing place for outside events at the CrossFit Games in 2022 that took over 20 minutes. Your next one. Mid-range. We just said 11 to 19 minutes for this exercise. Outside, the only one that fit that mold was up and over. Roman got 15th. Ricky got 3rd. Justin got 2nd. Jeff got 13th. And Pat got 8th as his mid-range outside finishing place. And then short, we said anything south of 10 minutes. So you had the shuttle to overhead, shuttle run portion, hat trick, and alpaca. Again, these are just the outside events. The average finish place here, Roman 6.3, Ricky 7th, Justin 8.7, Jeff 12.3, but Pat was 5.7. So if it's outside less than 10 minutes, Pat's 5.7. If it's outside over 20, he was 21.5 was his average finishing place outside. Pivot to inside. There were no events inside over 20 minutes. Think about that as we move towards the Dickies Arena. But we do have mid-range. We had Elizabeth Elevated and Echo Press. The average time finishing place for Roman was 7th. Ricky, 17.5 for mid-range indoor events at the CrossFit Games in 2022. Justin Medeiros was 8.5. Jeff Adler, 28th was his average finish place for indoor events in the range of 11 to 19 minutes. Pat Vellner, 5th. Inside short, anything less than 10. Roman, 5.7. Ricky, 12.0. Justin, 3.3. Jeff, 6.0. And Pat, 8.3. If we look at that as far as Ricky's concerned, is that going inside was not to his benefit at the CrossFit Games in 2022.
Hey, Chase, can I just pull something up as well? Ricky did pretty well at the start of the competition, and then towards that back end of that last day, he really started to fade. Is that something you've taken into account when you've got all these stats together?
When you think about that too, is that where are most indoor events as you get later and later in the weekend, also going indoors. So there's a combo there. It's his fatigue because he's getting back to the CrossFit Games for the first time in 4 years, not necessarily, as fully prepared that only really competition experience can give to you. But then the change of venue as well as we move from more outside events than inside events. But yes.
So does that, you're saying that he's going to probably do a little bit more poorly should he make the games this year at Dickies Arena because most of the events are going to be inside?
Not necessarily.
Is that what you're predicting?
That's what he's
that's
alluding
to.
Yeah,
that's using the 2022 results.
Yeah.
Which is I mean, and you got to remember that was a big year for him too. I mean, that was a big year for him. And I mean, I know that we saw him down at the end after the end of like Jackie Pro and after Alpaca when they didn't get to do the rope climbs, and like his whole head game was out because he wanted to win that event and then he didn't do very well in that event as well as he wanted to do in that event. And it's like he had a hard time after that, which was he was bottom 5 of all these guys, which is crazy.
All right.
Don't worry. It'll be different, Jeremy.
Average finish in the time domain in 2022. Anything short, mid, long, and this just goes for all the time domains, not specific to outside or inside. Roman, 6th place for short, 9.7 for mid, long, 4. Ricky, if it was short, 9.5. If it was middle, 12.5. But if it was long, he would win. Justin, 6.5 for, or 6.0 for short, 6.3 average finish for mid, 5.5 average finish for long. Jeff Adler. What?
That just fits him to a T.
Yes. Jeff Adler, short 9.2, mid 23.0, long 5th was his average. So Jeff, even in 2022, his best performing time domains was long 20 plus events where he averaged 5th place. Pat Vellner, short 7.0, mid 6.0, long 21.5. And if you look at his short mid, those were only second to Justin, and that was only on one. It's just that long time domain that ends up biting him. On the leaderboard, overall total finishes, average finish outside, Roman was 6.9. Inside, he was 6.4 with an average finish of 6.6. Ricky outside was 4.1. Inside, 12.6 with an average of 8.4. Justin outside was 6.3. Inside was 5.6 with an average finish place of 5.9. Jeff Adler outside average finish place was 8.7. Inside 14.7. And his average finish place was 11.7. And then Pat Vellner outside 14.7 and inside 11.7 with the average finish place of 13.2. And the question is now, based off everything we've seen for their head-to-head matchup back in 2022, knowing what's potentially to come in 2024, the question is, who is going to make the podium and who will be standing on top of it at the end of the weekend in Fort Worth, Texas? Are we going worst to first again? Mr. Tyler Watkins, give us your podium for the men in 2024.
Roman, Ricky, and Pat.
Is that like first to third or third to first? I don't know what order.
First to third.
Well, it's the 5 horsemen. We'll see your whole top 5.
All right.
Whole top 5? I would probably put Jeff, then Justin, if we have to rank those in that order.
All right. Say it again, just a little bit slower.
Roman, Ricky, Pat, Jeff, Justin.
All right. Roman, Ricky, Pat, Jeff, Justin. Jeremy, your order 1 through 5 at the 2024 CrossFit Games. Actually, go 5 to 1. What are we doing here?
Okay, 5 to 1. Let's
You
go.
guys never watched a semifinal before.
I'm going to go Justin, Roman, Ricky, Pat, Jeff.
Ooh.
Jeff back to back.
Jeff, Pat, Ricky is your 1, 2, 3. Wow. All right. Mr. Bill Grundler.
I'm going to go Justin, Jeff, Roman, Pat, and then Ricky Mack.
All right. Ricky's going to take it. Mr. John Young.
All right. I'm going to go Justin, Pat, Jeff, Roman, and Ricky is going to win the 2024 CrossFit Games.
I did not expect you to say that.
Good call.
All right. All right. Well,
So
there you go.
despite all the stats, you guys are going with Roman or Ricky. Sorry.
What stats? 2 years ago?
All the ones he just laid out that he sucks inside.
They're 2 years ago.
I
And
understand
the
that,
ones
but
he
that's the
sucked
premise
at,
of this
one
show,
was back
John.
9. That's a strength event. And with a 660-pound yoke, he didn't suck inside. He just sucks at 660-pound yokes. And the other one was Jackie Pro's last event. He had third sealed up. He wasn't trying hard. He didn't care to try hard. And then what was the other one? What was the other one, Chase? The other inside one?
Echo press.
He was bad at that. All right. Hopefully he fixes that.
He had one bad event.
But that's
Elizabeth
it.
Elevated.
Those are the three. He was fine at Elizabeth Elevated. He was like 7th. He doesn't suck inside.
No, I don't think he did that year, and I think that year was so turbulent for him and such a question mark with him coming back. What's he going to be like? What's he going to do? Is he really real? Is all that stuff? And he's been doing a lot. Even though he's gotten hurt a couple times, he's been doing all of his outside type events. So and inside and all different types of like time domains and everything. And I just think that he just looks so solid. And the other thing is this, I think that we will see some long events at Dickey's. I think that Dave is going to get in there and realize that we can't
have to
outside. So they're going to mix something up, and he's going to put that in there. There's never been a games other than the 2008 games, wherever second counted, where there was a long event. There's always been something long.
Yeah, and if they swim, they'll just swim inside. They'll find another venue. I think there will always be a long run, and then the only thing you might not get that we usually get is a bike workout. That's I think that's
honestly
the only
is
thing.
Fine, dude. That's fine.
Yeah.
We've done. I mean, the only bikes we have left are unicycles.
I mean, that's an automatic win for Ricky, so it's not great for Ricky. That's not, but it's. I think he's going to be fine. Tell me where he's going to struggle that he hasn't fixed.
I'm not.
He used to be weak. He whooped up on Rogue on a freaking 405 back squat workout. He beat Jeff, looked him in the eyes. Or Jeff wasn't there. He was too scared. No, Jeff was there.
He's
just
still
looked him in
looking
the
at-
eyes, beat him by a minute. And I promise you, they go run a 5K. Jeff ain't beating Ricky in a 5K, no matter how fast he can get. Everything that Jeff is good at, Ricky is also good at. Olympic lifting is the only thing he hasn't been.
And some of the things we've seen inside are, especially in 2022, were very niche movements or unique tests that we've never seen before. I mean, the skill speed medley, even though he finished fine there because his upper body pulling was fantastic, but something like echo press, like, is there going to be a new handstand push-up thing or a different type of course that we haven't seen, or more freestanding handstand push-ups or pirouettes?
Okay, so you're going to bank that there's something different they might pull out, and Jeff is going to succeed at that? Jeff sucks when it comes to doing something different. And Roman's not going to do great at deficit handstand. But I think if whatever.
You're acting like these guys don't know that and they don't work at it in the offseason.
You don't think Ricky's working on it? I'm going to trust underdogs over the rest of these guys because they have shown that they can work weaknesses like nobody else.
So you're saying Jeff's coach and himself haven't shown that he can work his weaknesses to be better than every single fucking
No, 100%. But I'm saying whenever you have to adapt,
he's talking about new things.
I'm talking about new things.
Can't train new things.
It doesn't matter. Yes, Jeff and Carolyn Lambre are probably one of the best in the whole entire game as far as working.
You just said they weren't.
No, I'm saying Ricky's better.
Light that fire, Chase.
And then when it comes to adapting, you don't think we're going to find something new? Who are you going to put your money on, Jeff or Ricky, if it's something new?
Jeff.
You think on something new?
I love it. Dude.
Then you're wrong, Chase. If they can't prepare for it, Jeff is like Batman. If he can prepare for it, he's awesome.
That's a good analogy.
He's awesome. But whenever he
Canadians
can't prepare for it,
Sorry.
Batman don't know what to do. He's a regular guy.
What was the average top three of our picks? I can't remember. I know we had two. Did we have two Ricky?
Ricky, Pat, Roman in there.
Yeah, we should have wrote those down and then just like.
I was Ricky's second, so.
I had Roman second.
Roman second.
Yeah. It's probably
you had Ricky, Roman, Jeff?
Yeah.
Bill, you had
Ricky, Pat, Roman.
Ricky, Pat, Roman. Tyler, you had
Roman, Ricky, Pat.
Roman, Ricky, Pat. And then Jeremy.
Ricky, Pat, Jeff. So Ricky's in there for a podium spot.
Dang, I'm the only one who doesn't have Vellner in the podium.
Hater.
I guess so.
This guy hates Canadians. What we've learned with John in the last 5 minutes, he just hates Canadians.
I don't know, dude. He called Jeff
unathletic, white bread, not able to improvise.
I'm pretty sure last year was like the year of Canada for me. So we're just
almost. Well, hey, I loved it. Let me turn this screen off, bring this guy back in. Barclay, you freaking killed it, bro.
Good job, Barkley.
That was awesome.
Wait, who's Barkley's top five? We should ask Barkley's top
Barkley,
five.
Who's your top five?
Top to bottom.
No, bottom to top.
Bottom to top.
Okay. In sixth place is Justin.
Oh.
Thank you for doing that.
Because Travis Mayer is going to be.
I've got Brent in fifth. I got Jeff in fourth, Pat in third, Ricky second, Roman first.
Wow. Yeah. I didn't have to make the 6 horsemen. I didn't put Brent in there. But
It's 4 horsemen technically, so we already cheated it by doing.
Yeah, well, there's a 5th. there's a whispered 5th of who that could be. So.
The 40 horsemen.
Yeah, I thought about like downloading that Johnny Cash song about that, but I didn't have the time or desire to work that hard
to actually do that.
But thank you guys for staying up late. Thank you all who are watching the show now. I hope you guys enjoyed that game show. I'll be working with Barkley a little bit more on other ideas he's come up with. So this will not be the last time we do something like this. We hope you guys enjoyed it. I think we'll send us off with Jeremy number 2 music.
I think so. I think it's worthwhile another run.
I think it's good. Let's hit it.
I was trying